Hey guys, hope you're doing good. If this is your first time here, then welcome. So today's video is really exciting. We are diving into our first hair challenge. Well, kind of, sort of. You guys know I'm doing my whole best hair of my life 2023 overarching complete year challenge. I do these 1 ingredient hair challenges where I will pick a particular ingredient, and everything that I use in my hair for that entire month has to have that ingredient in there. We're doing a little riff on that, and this is the first one of those that I'm doing for 2023. So instead of focusing on a single ingredient for this particular challenge for April, I am doing a big ol' Ayurvedic April hair challenge. So everything that I use in my hair has to have an Ayurvedic ingredient, and luckily you can find Ayurveda in so many different products nowadays, whereas some of my other challenges like my pumpkin seed challenge, it was a little hard kind of getting a nice little product collection to work with for the entire month of October. This one, actually, I have so many products that like it's hard to narrow down which ones I'm gonna use for the month of April. So everything from fenugreek, brahmi, jasmine, amla, henna, just so many. There's probably some that I've never even heard of. That wide variety of ingredients and the many benefits that they all will hopefully bestow upon my hair are what I'm going to be using for the month of April. So if you're new to the whole world of Ayurveda, it goes so far beyond hair care. I'm going to go to Google for the most simple definition, but Ayurveda is the traditional Hindu system of medicine which is based on the idea of balance in bodily systems and uses diet, herbal treatment, and yogic breathing. Hair is just a small facet of the whole Ayurvedic sphere that you can use for your health, your body, your mind, spiritual. There's so much that goes into it. So I've kind of danced around this in my past couple of videos, alluding to the fact that although I am on this healthy hair journey for 2023, like this is the year I'm supposed to be like beast mode for taking care of my hair, right? But I've danced around the fact that my hair has been getting a little bit damaged. I'm just gonna put it out there in this video, even though I had a couple of moments of like, Ashley, are we really gonna say that on the internet? And I was like, yes, we're gonna full transparency in this video, in this hair journey, so you guys know when I say I'm damaging my hair, how it's getting damaged. So one of the things I'm most excited about for this challenge is that Ayurveda focuses heavily on accelerated hair growth, helping to stave off damage from your hair and repair damage. Another reason that I've been dancing around this, I do have family that watches my channel, so if any of my family members are watching right now, hi, just exit out of this video. So even though I'm going to be a little bit more direct about my hair being damaged, I'm still going to dance around it on some aspect because YouTube, very kid-friendly platform, even though YouTube Kids exists. My hair, I take care of it every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, take care of it. But there are some activities where I can't always have a scarf on, or there's not always a satin pillowcase within reach, or if there is one, it is discarded, and those activities make my hair get very damaged, very sweaty, very very just a lot of activities are happening. So my hair has been getting very matted, especially at the root. It's been getting very matted. The ends of my hair, the friction against, you know, materials that aren't great, carpets, things like that. My hair has been very mad at me. So all the love and effort I put into it is undone in an instant if I don't have it completely protected. So my hair has been getting just not happy with me, basically. Long story short. Side note, if you are comfortable sharing any tips you have for preserving your hair, I've thought about everything. I've thought about the whole wearing a scarf. I'm not in the phase where that's something I'm like super comfortable with every time. So I've thought about wearing a scarf every time. X that out for right now. The pillowcase, not cutting it. Wearing my hair up in a bun, not cutting it. Just everything I think about pretty much logistically makes everything just too logistical in a moment you don't want to be very logical, if you know what I mean. If you guys have any tips for me and you're comfortable with sharing for how to preserve your hair, no matter what activities are going on, I would greatly appreciate it in the comment section. And I'm caught between not wanting my hair to be a focal point while I'm just trying to like live my life, while also protecting it and not having there be like extreme amounts of cumulative damage, because you know, every once in a while little bit of hair being messed up, whatever. But when it's cumulative, that's when you start to see the damage, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm starting to see more breakage, more splits. I'm starting to get more crown breakage. All that extreme detangling that I'm doing more frequently is just not the best for my hair, and I'm seeing those effects more and more now. So I'm trying to find a way to balance that, and just, if you guys know what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to protect my hair while also, you know, living my life, basically. We're gonna just have that as the overarching, that's what we're saying in this video. So as we do at the start of all of these challenges, here's my hair at the very beginning. All I've done so far is detangle, shampoo, and pre-poo. So this is before adding a deep conditioner with no product in my hair as our starting point. So upon initially looking at my hair like this, it doesn't really look that different, but if I'm like really studying it, I can definitely see like these ends here that are really skinny and weak looking. Even with me using products with a good amount of protein, all this additional mechanical damage is doing a slow and steady number on my hair. So I'm trying to nip this whole thing in the bud with this challenge, and with whatever advice you guys might have for me in the comment section. So I am taking a good look at my hair at this point so that I can compare at the end of this challenge. Like I said, it's not at the point now where it's like super serious, but there are like little scraggly pieces and some thinning and some curls that look a little sad that I need to kind of address before things get a little too out of control. So I'm hoping that by the end of this challenge, those areas will look a little bit better. Some of that thinness I'll probably have trimmed, and maybe the hair that's left will be nice and tight and happy curls. And also this breakage, you guys. This is where we are really getting into the nitty-gritty of the issue. This is just some of the breakage. I always get a little bit every wash day, but it's been a lot more of these little teeny tiny broken pieces everywhere through every step of my wash day. So here I just couldn't take some of these ends. So even though I haven't done my official springtime trim, I had to let those go in the front of those twists because they just looked so bad. So I did 27 twists in total so that I can remember to do this same exact style at the end of the challenge, so we can compare if my hair really thrived with all this Ayurvedic goodness that I'm giving it over the course of April. So we shall see. It looks so much better already. Right before doing this video, I had my hair in a set of twists, so this is going to be my kind of baseline style for the challenge. I really didn't get to leave these twists in as long as I would like to. The next few days are going to be super busy. I'm going out of town next week, so I could only leave these twists in for a day and a half, which you guys know for me is not even close to, like, I like to do at least like 7 days if I can. It gives more time for the style to set. The resulting twist out is a lot curlier. It just, everything just lasts a little bit longer, and it's nice having my hair in that protective style so I don't have to worry about it as much, because once the curls are out, things are a little bit more high maintenance. So with this, I am literally going to be putting my hair in a set of braids right after this video, and then taking the braids out for my holiday hair next week. But as you can see, right before I took those twists out, there were some sections in the front here that once you get to the very end, they were so skinny and thin and damaged, and that's really where like the hard hitting damage lately has been happening on the ends of my hair. So I've been noticing a lot more thinning, breakage, all that stuff. So normally I do my trimming at the start of every new season. So at the time that I'm filming this, it is still March, even though this is for the April challenge. Probably gonna wait to do the bulk of my trimming till mid-April, but there were just some little scraggly sad sections that I just couldn't resist trimming. But this is a perfect example of showing some of that cumulative damage that's really starting to travel up the strand, which is something that I'm trying to nip in the bud. I just trimmed my hair, and it is still a little damp in some sections, believe it or not, even though it's been almost 2 full days. This is what my twist out is looking like. I love the way it looks, but I know that if I left it like this without rebraiding it, it would not have a chance of lasting at least 2 more weeks, which is when I'm going to be able to do my hair again after getting back in town. I love the way that it looks right now. It is so soft. I cannot wait to tell you guys what I use, because I already know I've got a HG on my hands when it comes to the styler that I use. I'm gonna try not to touch it that much, even though it feels so flipping good. But yeah, like sections like this, Houston, we have a problem. Like, that is stuff that I'm trying to address without having to trim a ton off. But if I've got to do that eventually, because it's just not like snapping back the way that I would like it to, I will do it. But if I can prevent that in the meantime, I'm gonna do my best. So usually with these 1 ingredient challenges, I will focus on the hair benefits that the particular ingredient has. But since we're doing an overarching Ayurvedic April hair challenge, I'm just gonna highlight some Ayurvedic ingredients that I know are gonna be in a lot of the products I'm gonna be using this month. There are probably hundreds of Ayurvedic ingredients that you can look into and easily bring into your routine to get the benefits of Ayurveda. So one of the first ingredients that are going to be in a lot of the products I'm going to use in this month is amla. I've done an amla hair mask and I really liked my results. I did that video maybe 2 years ago. Another good thing about Ayurveda is that a lot of the ingredients and herbs are in powder form, or they're also in oil form. So it's really easy to just add some powdered Ayurvedic ingredients, or maybe add a little bit of oil to like your favorite deep conditioner or your shampoo. Easy way to add a boost of Ayurvedic benefits to whatever product you already have in your stash. Amla is great for protecting your hair from external damage, which is something that I desperately need. It's also helpful for boosting hair growth while also reducing hair fall. Really good for a flaky scalp as well. You guys know how much I love fenugreek. I think my first ever 1 ingredient challenge was fenugreek February from 2021. That's when I first started doing this challenge series on my channel. Fenugreek is also known to help to revive damaged hair. It gives you increased shine. It can help to control scalp inflammation. It can also help to prevent hair loss. We love henna over here on this channel. When most people think of Ayurveda, henna is one of the first ingredients that comes to mind. It's been used for centuries and has a lot of cultural significance and important events like weddings. Henna is really great for strengthening because it really coats each strand and helps to prevent damage. I have a lot of grays, especially, I don't know if you guys will be able to see in this video, and henna has been my go-to for the past going on 2 years now to color my hair. But I do have some grays coming in, and oh, there's a little guy right there, and I've been dyeing my hair with henna. It's a natural alternative to chemical hair dyes. It's also really good for thickening the hair, increasing blood circulation, resulting in faster hair growth. Neem is another awesome ingredient. It's really good for being antimicrobial, antibacterial. It's awesome for cleansing the scalp without stripping, creating a nice clean environment for healthy hair growth. So if you're someone who has a lot of issues with their scalp, a lot of irritation, itching, neem is a really awesome ingredient. Likewise, shikakai, I hope I'm saying that right, but shikakai is an ingredient that can be used for cleansing naturally. I've seen it added to a lot of my co-washes to give you a little bit of a deeper cleanse without that dryness that can be associated even with cocoa betaine sometimes. And it's similar to henna. A lot of people, when they think of Ayurveda, coconut oil is something that comes to mind, and it goes way back into the practice of oiling the scalp and hair. It's also a great oil that you can add different herbs to. If you guys have heard of Vatika frosting, that is coconut oil that various Ayurvedic ingredients have been added to kind of soup it up a little bit. Coconut oil 2.0. So now that we've gotten to kind of like where the current state of my hair is at the start of this challenge, some of the many benefits of the different ingredients in Ayurveda, we are going to jump into the set of products that I'm going to be using as my baseline products. So if this is the first hair challenge video of mine that you've seen, I like to use the same set of products to style my hair at the beginning of the challenge, and then use that same exact set of products to style at the end of it. It's a good way for me to kind of see the benefits that the challenge may have done to my hair, any things that I noticed, if things have stayed the same. So it's like a nice little baseline. I'm going to be doing another twist out. I'm going to only leave that twist out in for a day and a half, even though that's going to hurt my soul to do that again, but I'm trying to keep things as similar as possible to compare at the beginning of the challenge at the end. So one thing I already know is going to be changing at the end of this challenge is because I use this product up in one fell swoop, which is not strange or new for me to do in any shape or form. My hair is like Pac-Man. It can eat up a whole bottle of product quickly. For pre-pooing, I use the Syringa Beauty Fenugreek and Rice Water pre-poo, and I used all this deliciousness up. It made my hair feel so good, so hydrated. I used it after my hair had another kind of round of just thrown around, so it needed a lot of nourishment, it needed a lot of hydration, and it needed a lot of slip. To get the rest of my detangling going, I added my African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. This thing is such a long name, but I alternate this one with the Curl Piece one in the blue packaging. I was gonna try to get that one, but if you guys have seen my channel, you know that I alternate these slip boosters. The other one is from Just For Me, from their kitty line. It's their Curl Piece pre-shampoo detangling treatment. But to make sure that my beloved slip booster had some Ayurvedic goodness in there, I drizzled some of this Curly AF Grapeseed Fusion Hair Strengthening Ayurvedic Hair Oil. And as I mentioned, Ayurvedic infused oils, herbs are a great way to turn any product that you have in your stash into one that has the benefits of Ayurveda in there. In addition to the grapeseed oil, we do have the fenugreek, henna, amla, and we also have some MSM powder in there. Curly AF is a brand that's sold on Etsy. Unfortunately, a lot of the products that I'm going to be using for this challenge have either been discontinued, the brands are no longer around, or they're brands that I no longer support, but I have them in my stash and they are great to use for this challenge. So if you see any that intrigue you, just give them a quick Google search to see if they're still around. So after pre-pooing and detangling, I went on to the cleansing step, and I forgot how much I absolutely love this clay wash. I have done a whole separate video just about this particular clay wash. If you guys know me and my channel, you already know that Sorenzo Beauty makes my favorite clay washes that I've ever tried. I love them so much. I'm talking about them constantly on my channel because they are just that good. This one I couldn't find in my stash for a while because y'all know my stash is just like a revolving door of chaos most of the time. But I sought this out specifically for this challenge. The fenugreek and rice water clay wash, not only does it smooth my hair and cleanse it so well, leaves it feeling really soft and not stripped, it has this minty tingle that is just so relaxing and soothing on my scalp. And I've been, what's new, I've been stressed lately, and it was just so nice, and I just felt my whole body just like chill out a little bit when using this. Just this on the scalp just felt so nice. As you guys know, I do have a 20% coupon code with Sorenzo Beauty that you can use on full price goodies. Likewise, anytime that you shop at Sorenzo Beauty, whether they're having a site-wide sale during the holidays, during special sales, anytime that you shop with them at all and you use my link to shop, it takes you directly to their website. Your shopping experience is the same, but it does help me out immensely, and I really appreciate it when you guys use my link to shop. It really helps, and I'll make sure to have that link in the description box as well as in the pinned comment for this video too. But since clay washes give you a deeper clean, they're more for detoxing. The only time I'm going to be using clay washes for this month is at the start of the challenge, which I did for this last wash day, and at the end. So using it probably in like a month or so space in between, give or take a few days, is going to prevent me from like over detoxing and over cleansing my hair. Keeping up with my beloved fenugreek, to deep condition, I used the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Fenugreek Hair Mask. This deep conditioner felt fantastic applying it to my hair, and then right when I was rinsing it out, when I got out the shower, my hair didn't feel as hydrated or nourished that I was hoping that it would, but it felt good. So I am looking forward to playing around with this a little bit more, but you can kind of see in there the little specks of the actual fenugreek. Now, as you guys may be able to tell from this wash day, a big portion of the things that I use are all from Sorenzo Beauty, and that's because she uses so many Ayurvedic ingredients in the majority of her products. So I love that she has like different Ayurvedic ingredients that I can kind of like mix and match to get the different benefits from my hair. Styling for this wash day is no exception. All the products I used are from Sorenzo Beauty. To get my styling session started, I used her Bringage Braid and Lock Moisture Mist. Now, with some of these products, I don't know if they're available currently. Some of the products that I have in my stash are from seasonal collections, so if anything sparks your interest, make sure again to click my link down in the description box, peruse the site, see what they have available currently. But this is one of my favorite products from Sorenzo Beauty. It is so awesome to keep my hair hydrated while I'm going through styling, because my hair tends to dry pretty quickly after I rinse out my deep conditioner if I don't have it up in a shower cap. If my hair is out and wet and curly, it's just a matter of time before it starts to dry pretty quickly. So this is a great way for me to keep my hair damp while also infusing it with some great Ayurveda in the meantime. One of her new products from her spring and summer collection that I talked about in my big old Sorenzo Beauty haul from a couple weeks ago at this point. I'll make sure to link that too for you guys to check out. This is from her strawberry and hibiscus collection. This is the leave-in conditioner, and it smoothed and softened my hair so well, gave me great prep before adding my gel. So moving on to the last step in styling for that wash day, the piece de resistance. This is the Ayurvedic hair gel. This gel is so smoothing. It is so moisturizing. It gives me a nice amount of hold. My twists were holding very nicely. They were so shiny. I didn't add any additional oil to my twists to take them down because they were already so soft on their own. I just went to untwisting, and this gel hit the mark. We're going to be getting into this a lot more when I do that full Ayurvedic wash day coming probably in the next 3 weeks or so, kind of like towards the end of the challenge. But yes, Sarah, if you want to release this stuff in like a salon size, an 18 ounce, yes, just so good. So that is a set of products that I'm going to be using again in the same exact order, same exact way at the end of this challenge to see where we end up from all this Ayurvedic goodness. The next up is just a small sampling of some of the products I'm going to be using for my wash day for the entire month of April. As I mentioned, luckily I have so many Ayurvedic products that I can choose from, so I'm just going to kind of go for what my hair feels like it needs in the particular style that I'm going to be doing that day to see what I'm going to be reaching for. So as you saw from my baseline products, I already used up this delightful fenugreek and rice water pre-poo from Sorenzo Beauty, so I'm going to be holding on to this product for the end of the challenge. So since I'm all out of that one, I'm going to be using the okra and amla pre-poo from Sorenzo Beauty for my pre-poo at the end of this challenge. This one I think is from the fall and winter line, so it might not be available now. As far as cleansers, we've got a few to play around with. I've got the Planted Ayurvedic Black Soap Shampoo. I did a head-to-head comparison of this shampoo and the Melanin Hair Care African Black Soap Shampoo because my favorite black soap shampoo of all time has long been discontinued and I have like this much left of it, so I'm looking for a nice contender to possibly replace it. This is one that I'll probably be using when I get back in town to give my hair a nice deep clean. We've got a few things from Sultanicals. First up is the Hair to the Rescue Ayurvedic Knot Goo, which is the Ambunu Rasul clay wash. This has a lot of Ayurvedic ingredients and I've heard pretty good things about it. I don't normally co-wash my hair, but the fact that this has clay in it might be good for giving me that deeper clean that I need, so I am excited that this challenge has given me the opportunity to finally. That is a big bird, like a giant hawk of some sort just flew by. It was really pretty, but he was really big, so it kind of distracted me. I was like in the corner of my eye looking like a dinosaur or something. He was really big. Also from Sultanicals, we've got the Ayurvedic Butter Shampoo. This has Brahmi, Amla, Shikakai, and Bringraj, so tons of Ayurveda in this one. From Annabelle's Perfect Blend, the Ayurvedic Cleansing Conditioner. I've heard really good things about this product, so I am so excited to finally crack this bad boy open. Since this is going to be time to color my hair very soon, of course I'm going to be using my henna. This is from Curly Proverbs, her Pro Strip henna. This one to me gives the best color payoff. It also is the most smooth to mix up and rinses the best. Secondly, I'm going to be using the henna and aloe mask, maybe adding into some deep conditioners. This one I don't like as much as the Pro Strength. I find that it has a lot more graininess in my hair. I remember that someone mentioned in one of my videos that it may be because it has powdered aloe vera in there, and I think that they're onto something. So because of that, this just doesn't rinse as smoothly. No matter how long I mix it with my hand, I still don't have a blender, y'all. I probably will not be getting one for a while, but this just doesn't rinse the same as the Pro Strength, and it also doesn't give me the amount of smoothness and the color payoff. So once I use all of these up, I'm going to be focusing solely on the Pro Strength for my future purchases from Curly Proverbs. Now this is sad because this line is no longer around, but these two products are perfect for this challenge. This is from Shea by Nay. This is her hair chata, kind of like rum chata. This smells so good, which is a hair rinse that has some awesome ingredients that include some Ayurveda. So there's a little shot here if you want to maybe try to duplicate it at home, but this stuff smells so amazing. I don't know what she used for the fragrance, but that's what really just sends it over the edge for me. So I am hoping, I say hope because you guys know, of course, I can't use all these products in the month of April, but this is just the stuff I'm going to be choosing from as my little like collection over the course of the month. So hopefully I'll get to this month. If not though, I really want to use this in the course of like the next few months too. Also from Shea by Nay is her ginseng and Brahmi rinse. Really good for strengthening. Brahmi has so many great benefits internally as well. That's also something I want to kind of look into after this challenge. So because I have so many products for this challenge, you guys, we're just going to do rapid fire for some of the rest of them. I'm not even going to include all of them because like I'm looking now, I'm like, this video is going to be an hour long. The editing is going to be a delight, I'm sure. But for deep conditioners, we've got the Sultanicals Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. This has hibiscus, amla, carrot seed oil. I have a whole video just on this deep conditioner that I will pop up in the eye here or link down below. Also from Sultanicals and has its own video is the Glide and Go Deep Ayurvedic Fenugreek Mask Treatment. From Curls and Potions, we've got the Shea Bay and Mint Collection Shea Bay Hydration Mask. I have so much Curls and Potions in my stash that I've so far only used a mist from them. Definitely going to be using this over the course of this challenge because I really need to get into the curls and potion stuff. We've also got the chocolate kinks and curls aloe colada deep conditioning treatment. Got this 1 year for Black Friday in the 16 ounce. From one of my favorite brands, Na-Truly Adabella, we've got the Veda Fusion Ayurvedic Therapy Hair Mask. So I have been using this quite a lot, and I think I only have enough for one more usage, so this will be going to the empties. My ring light died, so that's fun, but we're gonna speed run through these last few products, you guys. We've got the Sultanicals Hair Shed Volumizing Root Spread. I have never used this product before, so I'm going to experiment with this one as well over the course of the month. From Annabelle's Perfect Blend, the Ayurvedic Hair Serum. These hair serums are a little bit interesting. I have used them as a leave-in and they don't have quite as much moisture for me, but being that we're finally getting, not today because it's cold, but it's getting a little bit warmer, so I might have better luck using this as a leave-in. But I really like these serums from Annabelle's Perfect Blend on dry hair more to slick my hair back. And as you can see, so much Ayurvedic goodness throughout the product. And from Curls and Potions, we've got the Bamboo and Rice Water Rice Milk Leave-In Conditioner, which is an Ayurvedic moisturizing leave-in detangler. I like the sound of all of that, so this one I'm sure will be getting a nice little bit of use. From Serenzo Beauty, the Gilroy and Bringraj Ayurvedic Growth Oil. I'm going to be massaging my scalp at least once a week with oil. This is something I haven't done for quite some time, even though it was something I was like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this at least once a week. No, life happened and I totally forgot to do this on a regular basis. But being that I'm in my challenge mode, I'm like focused, I am probably going to take this with me to Vegas next week and start the whole process of like massaging my scalp. From Planted Hair Care, I've got her Ayurvedic Hair and Scalp Oil. And I don't have a ton of stylers for this challenge, but again, if I run out of stylers somehow over the course of this month, I'll just add one of these oils into the product. But I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. I know I have a few of them, even though I don't know where they are, but the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Ayurvedic Hair Cream, I've done a standalone video on that product, and this bug almost came in because y'all know I film in front of the door. I'm like, don't come in here, bug. That was a giant fly, but I'm almost in this video, so I'm slamming that door. But the Ayurvedic Hair Cream is a fantastic one and done. I don't use any leave-in conditioner after that product. I don't use any oil or anything. I just apply it, put my hair into like 2 little pigtails, and I'm done. It's a really good product to use when I'm just like over it and trying to like be done with wash day. You guys already saw that I am totally in love with the Serenzo Beauty Ayurvedic Hair Gel, so I am sure that this will be gone by the end of this challenge. And Serenzo Beauty is really coming in clutch for the styler portion for this challenge. This is her hibiscus and strawberry hair gel. This leaves my twist so happy and shiny, just like the Ayurvedic hair gel. So I really hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps to boost this video into the algorithm, help more people to discover my channel, help my channel to grow. So since I got hacked back in January, my channel has been struggling with a capital S. So I appreciate any interaction, any likes, any comments that you have for this video because they all help immensely. So thank you so much. Likewise, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. I would love to have you. Remember that I upload videos every Friday. So I hope you guys are doing great. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.